Milwaukee, Rich Hill was grappling with an uncorked bottle of champagne on Saturday as he reflected on his immediate future and his distant past. Both took him to Boston, Mass. I went to many games in Fenway Park, and I remember being on my dad's shoulders, going to many games, Hill said as the Dodgers celebrated their National League Championship Series victory over the Milwaukee Brewers. When I was a little kid, I can vividly remember going up the ramp and seeing the best piece of grass in the city. It's going to be a lot of fun. The oldest player on the Dodgers' 25-man roster was not around for the first World Series between the Dodgers and Red Sox franchises. That was in 1916. Hill, 38, is uniquely positioned to appreciate this historic matchup, however. Hill's hometown of Milton, Mass., is about 15 minutes away from the American League's oldest ballpark. He graduated from Milton High School in 1999. He counts Dwight Evans, Wade Boggs, Carlos Quintana, Mo Vaughn, and Nomar Garciaparra among the players he grew up watching. After spending parts of 9 seasons playing for the Cubs, Orioles and Cardinals organizations, Hill signed a minor league contract with the Red Sox in June 2009. At 30 years old, Hill began the first of his 3 stints with the team he grew up cheering. Each marked an important turning point in his career. The first marked Hill's initial foray into full-time relief pitching. It went well when he was healthy. He allowed 4 runs in 40 games, all out of the Boston bullpen, from 2010 to 12. In a team that would come to define his career, Hill wasn't always healthy. He lowered his arm slot. He tore his left ulnar collateral ligament and underwent Tommy John surgery. Later, Hill strained a flexor tendon in the same elbow. He was outrighted to the minors once and non-tendered twice. By the end of the 2012 season, Hill left his hometown needing to re-establish his career. It would not happen for another 3 years after stints with 6 teams. One was the independent Long Island Ducks. One was the Red Sox again, in 2014, a brief stint marred by the tragic death of his infant son in spring training. Finally, in August of 2015, Hill got the fresh starts he needed when the Red Sox resigned him to a minor league deal. "I knew I was healthy," said Hill, who is expected to start Game 4 of the World Series. "I knew at the time that I was going to have an opportunity. I didn't know if I was going to get called up that year." "Stephen Wright got hit in the head during batting practice in order for me to get called up," former Major Leaguer Brian Bannister, Boston's in-house pitching guru, urged Hill to rely on a curveball that he could spin different ways to different batters in different situations. It worked. Hill ditched his sidearm delivery. He flourished as a starter. In short order, Hill became a coveted free agent at a time when most baseball careers fade quietly. Now, Hill figures to start once or twice against the Red Sox in the World Series. Being a Red Sox and now with the Dodgers, all the historic background with the Dodgers is huge, Hill said. "I do appreciate it. I love the history of the game. I love this opportunity that we're going to take on."